Okay, so here we go. So listen, I'd like to thank you all, of course, our dear friends and family for joining us today. Really thank you. Oh yeah, I've been to some really amazing weddings. But I have to say that nothing beats being at your own wedding. It's really great when you know everyone, here, and all you guys have been handpicked because we really love and treasure you deeply. So we're really happy you're all here. Okay. And secondly, hello, bing bing bong bong. Little bit. I'm just really blown away. I didn't really write this in my speech, but I mean that ceremony. I don't know. I loved every second of that. That was incredible. So thank you to my fiance who made such a massive effort. Wife! I'll get you. Gotta get used to that one. Thank you to my wife for making such an amazing day of that. That's incredible. Anyway, more of that later. So, man, my memory is shocking, so I have written this all down. So excuse me here. So yes. So yes, nothing beats being at your own wedding. The day and Natasha and I officially become Mr. and Mrs. Lambelin. So technically, we're Mr. and Mrs. Lambelin. It's the sort of third Mr. and Mrs. Lambelin in the family. I say that because my brother, where are you, Noel? He was the first one to get married to Petra. So he's the first Mr. and Mrs. Lambelin. Thanks for being here, brother, and for your kind words of encouragement. Really lovely. Oh yeah, actually my mum. Oh yeah, sorry. Mum, don't ruin the speech. Right? Jesus Christ. Right, so but I was the first. Yeah, all right, you were the first. Maybe I was going to get to that.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right. I love you, Mum. You're brilliant. Yeah, and my lovely brother Julian, who lives in Australia. Sadly, they've bought a new house that they've been building and doing up and whatnot, so he couldn't make it over here. So my brother and Lucy, they're not here today from Australia. But it's really lovely being the third one married, because 3 is quite a special number for me. Yeah, I could follow the others and do it better. Naughty. Oh, you didn't hear that, did you? Oh, nothing. So yeah, I was born on the 3rd of the 3rd, 1979, and 9 is 3 times 3, you see. Christian, of course, is C is the third letter of the alphabet, for those of you that didn't know. And I was also the third son born, Mum, this is your bit, please play to him. Third son born to a wonderful mum and dad. Yeah. Andre and Carol. They're sad separately because they're divorced. My sister's in the middle to keep them from each other. This is how it should be. No, they get on all right. Just. Oh look, you made Panley cry, Mum. Come on. Anyway, moving on. So, but listen, Mother and Father, I'd like to thank you so much for bringing me into this world. That helped, and for always being there for me and helping me to make me the man that Natasha would be attracted to. I love you very much. You've really been there for me in so many occasions. Honestly, I love you dearly. Thank you so much. May I say as well, Mum, you look absolutely stunning this evening. And Dad, you scrubbed up rather well as well. Alright, so there is actually another 3. Shouldn't really say this, but Natasha is my third serious girl. Oh, hello. Oh, cut out then, probably a good thing. Natasha is actually my third serious girlfriend. Oi, yeah, there was others. But I have to say that is probably where the significance of the 3 ends. I think, yeah. But actually, well, yeah, definitely actually, because we're only ever going to get married once, aren't we, my love? Truth be known, we do plan on bringing our own 3rd generation into the equation. And we do intend on having 3 children. Some of you may know the names. Some of you may know the names as E and Yeah? Oh. Okay, maybe they'll be their middle names. I was really like them, but never mind. So yes, where are we? Yeah. So I know that Natasha's parents, Marianne, this is your point now. Marianne, Natasha's parents are looking forward to the day that we have children, aren't you? You're looking forward to like having someone to look after. Don't worry, we'll get on it tonight. Oh no, sorry, we won't. No, we won't. Well, we're married now. That's allowed, right? I haven't had sex for 8 years. It's a long time. We could bounce around on these babies. Anyway, no, sorry. What? This wasn't in the script. Hold on, someone's added bits to it. Someone's written it. Bloody hell. So no, but I really couldn't ask for. Are you really? I really couldn't ask for better in-laws. I've really done well in that sense. To be honest, they're a couple of loons. Absolute lunatics. So we fit in really well together. We have a lot of funny times together. Lawrence and I seem to develop a load of Tourette's and affectionately shout homoerotic names at each other when we're ever in knobber, knob jockey, anal probe, rimmer. So this is what we generally our evening consists of. I've got a slap on the bum for my mum. Mum, you know it makes sense. I love that man. So yeah, they are crazy. They're also lovely, caring and generous. Thanks for bringing into the world your amazing daughter. Thank you, Lawrence, as well, for saying yes. When I asked him after the Rolling Stone concert if I could have his daughter's hand in marriage. And thankfully, after the Rolling Stones concert, he was in a good mood. And I had to actually ask him twice. Yeah, we had a bottle of champagne as well. And so I asked him, he's like, what? What was the question? Your daughter, can I have a hand in marriage? Oh, yeah, of course you can, yeah. Whatever. Very laid back. I think he was quite handy to offload her, to be honest. Thank you. But yeah, thank you so much for all you've done today. And Marianne, thank you so much for... Marianne made the tablecloths with her fair hand. She made the bunting. She did the flower arrangements. There's so many other things she did. And the bouquets. And they also went all the way to Germany and France to get the alcohol. So thank you so much. Thank you. And champagne from the family vineyard as well. But guys, you really, really went beyond anything we could have imagined. You really so much helped us to make this happen today. Thank you.
Relax, don't do it.
When you want to go through it, come. Yeah. And later on, Marianne, I'm looking forward to having a dance with you. But listen, anyone who has a dance with Marianne, please hold on to her. She has a habit of just going flying. When you turn her, she just goes. So, Marianne, remember where the river is? Avoid that, all right? Cool. Okay. And Mum, I'm looking forward to having a dance with you as well. Be delicate with my mum as well if you dance with her. She's got a bad shoulder. So yeah, and then of course Natasha's lovely brother Ashley. Where have you gone? You're there. Yes. He's slightly saner than the rest of his family. No, he's not really. And he's a lovely brother to his sister. Thank you to you and Dom for coming all the way from New York. And thank you so much for your help. You've been brilliant. And as an usher, sorry, not an usher, master of ceremonies, you were incredible, mate. Thank you. And your reading, I didn't know you could be that emotional. It was amazing. Brought tears to my eye, it really did. Yeah, you did turn it right on. Thank you very much. And his pauses, I thought, for effect, but you were like getting ready. It's great. Well done. Anyway, Anyway, yes, and thank you to the rest of Natasha's international family. I know you've done this, Lawrence, but I'm doing it as well, because I've written it. Where's the German lot? Thank you again for coming. And the guys from Holland, thank you for coming. It's really great to see you here, and thankfully I'm here, because this big man here, Franz, yes you, he was trying to kill me yesterday, and tomorrow I've offered him up for a wrestling match. So place bets on that, I would, probably on him winning. Alright, so you may not see me after this. And then also France, from France, we've got the craziest Frenchman I know, Jean-Marie and his lovely family, Michelle Marie. So thank you. I expect you to shout then. Right, so and closer to home, thanks to my auntie and uncle, Rosamund Terry, They came all the way from Wookie Hole. A lovely part of the world. Thank you for coming, guys. It's really lovely to see you. So yeah, talking of Wookiees. Oh, where is he? We got our own Luke Skywalker here, holding my script like the best man he is. My best man and part organiser of my wicked stag do. Now I gave the guys a brief of that I want to do adult scouting with alcohol. They even insisted on me wearing a scout outfit for the whole weekend. And I had to do various activities to win badges. And there's a lot of imagination went into that and a lot of fun. Yes. So, and I'm really happy, Luke, that Zoe found you, because then I met you. You're one of a kind, mate. You crack me up with your hilarious antics. They're really hilarious. You've got to speak to this guy. And you're great to talk to and have a laugh with. Mate, thank you so much for being a brilliant best man and for a stag organiser. I love you, brother. An amazing speech holder. Yes. Oh, and also, dude, just remember, some things are left best unsaid about the stag. All right, just in case. Yeah, you don't have to say it all. Don't give it all away. All right. So, yeah, Luke's married to one of the bridesmaids, Zoe. And may I say that it's still here. Yeah, all the bridesmaids, you look absolutely stunning. Where are you? There. Where's the other one? There. Yeah. And the girls, where are you? You look so pretty. Where's Tilly? Is she there? Oh, playing. Well done. She should be. And little Panelly, gorgeous. And she brought a tear to my eye when she walked in. Where am I? I've lost my... Thanks, Mum. How do you know that? Right. At this point, I'd like to also say thank you to Natasha's people involved with the hen do, because I know you made it really special, memorable for her. Thanks for being such good friends to her, and for all her friends. I know she loves you dearly, and thank you for being so lovely to her all this time. She deserved it, right? So, right, thank you to my other best man, Chris. He also organised my stag do. And actually, an interesting fact, not only are we both called Christian, we both actually are married to the girls with the same name as our sisters. So he's married to Juliet Vanke, and his sister's called Juliet Vanke. Even though technically she got remarried to someone else, I think, so she's something else. But yeah. But my sister and my wife, my wife are both called Natasha Lambelin. Everyone, this is my sister Natasha Lambelin, all the way from Thailand. Natasha, thank you for your lovely reading, and you really brought a tear to my eye. I think I was guilty of making you choke a little bit, so I'm sorry about that. Bit of a wuss. And of course, a little daughter, Panelly, little cutie. So yes, I'll have to be careful in the future actually when I email you two, because I could get the wrong thing to the wrong person. Yeah. Anyway, no sexy ones. But Chris really is a great friend. I've known Chris for 35 years. Wow. We've been through so much together. And he's always been there for me with great advice, hilarious laughs, and an inspiration to me to be as lovely as he is. He really is the loveliest guy you'll ever meet. I love you, mate. I love you, man. And listen, thanks to both of you for today. You've been outstanding. Couldn't ask for better bestest men. And to Tom, where are you, Baldy? Old man? There you are. Look at him down there. Well, I was going to say, I've known him since I was young as well. Mate, thanks for being a good friend as well for a long time. For as long as I can remember, actually, which is only about 5 minutes. So, you know, luckily I still remember you. But also for demonstrating that being intelligent could also be cool. Now, yeah, man. He's a cool dude, he's really clever. Whenever I need a maths equation, I'm like, Baldy, how do I do this? I did ring him for a maths equation recently to do the wedding. But tonight he ruined that because he said, it took us ages to work out the seating plan, what the theme was. I was like, Baldy, what? You're my intelligent go-to guy. Anyway, he's a welcome alternative to all the other numbskulls I was hanging around with. Don't worry, not you, Chris. All right. So, yeah, thanks to both of you particularly for a brilliant character-defining teenage years of helping to keep me mostly on the straight and narrow. And to Sid and Clark, well, we all tried to stay on the straight and narrow, didn't we? Yeah. Yes. But let's just say that particular path had a few more detours and was a bit wider in places. Thanks for always being there for me, for all the fantastic, outrageous and hilarious times we had while rocking out in our band together. For all the songs we wrote and recorded that we'll always have to listen to and reminisce over. Thanks also for your amazing efforts of being co-conspirators with the Stag and for making it truly amazing. And thanks today for being great ushers. You've been brilliant, thank you. You are down there, guys. There's a lot of thank yous to make, but obviously they're worth it. So, where are we? Yeah, thanks to everyone who came to my stag as well, because it was truly amazing. You really helped to make it the best stag ever. Now, I'd like to draw an attention to the man with the voice of an angel. For those of you who weren't able to hear it, I'm sorry about that. It was incredible. Now, thank you so much, Sean. Sean, the cage fighting Lion King. Your beautiful singing, mate. It's an honour to have you singing for us, because I know you don't sing for anyone. Thank you very much. It was so emotional, mate. Honestly, I'll never forget that. And the deal is you got to sing for us again, right? Okay, so. And to Alvin for tweaking the father-in-law's suits, mate. It's a great job, dude. Well done. And thanks for being a fighter in your own right, mate, and for being here tonight, man. It's good to have you here, brother. And Joe, where's Joe? Joe. Where is he? Joe, yeah. Where is he? Joe, come on, don't be shy. Where is he? Where's Joe? Where's your dad? He's there. Oh, he's there. Hello, Joe. There you go. Remember your name? Yeah, put your hand up. And Joe, thank you for very kindly lending us the Rolls Royce. And to both you and Gia for driving Natasha, her mother, and her bridesmaids in the style they're accustomed to. So that's really good of you. Thank you. Vika, wherever you are, I don't know where you're sat. Vika. Oh, Vika's over there. Vika, thank you. I know you're going to make amazing photos for us. So thank you for being an absolute darling. And of course, Paddy, our videographer, he's been incredible as well. Yeah, actually, you know the great thing about getting married is you can just run into a shop and just say, "Oh, I'm getting married," and they just suddenly, everyone helps you. Everyone's just like, "Oh, let me choose a card for you." No, I'm all right. No, let me do this. Do you want this? Do you want your shoes polished? No, okay. It's brilliant. And I have to say that, where's Linda and Andy? You're here somewhere. Linda and Andy? You guys just like, you just sort of stepped up to that, man. You just knew what it was all about. And I really thank you so much, because Andy was a go-to guy for anything. You know, if I was like, "Oh, dude, we've forgotten this, we've forgotten that," I'll do it, don't worry. And thank you so much. You really helped it, you know. Thank you so much. So guys, I'm nearing the end. That's pretty much it now. Lastly, I'd like to thank my dear, beautiful wife, Natasha. You look absolutely stunning. You really do. Beautiful. Listen, thank you for finding me and making me the happiest man alive. Just a quick note about when I met Natasha. I actually made a mental note that I was off women. I'd had enough. So I turned up at this particular job, a catwalk show for a less, and I had a full beard and a parka. And Natasha actually thought I was the photographer's mate. I think she felt sorry for me. She was like, "Oh, that's nice. Photographer's brought his mate along to help." But and I remember seeing this beautiful blonde and thinking, "Ugh." But then, no, I'm off women, so it didn't make much of it. But they went away and they cut my hair and shaved my beard, and suddenly Natasha and I were talking. I remember we had really good banter. It was a really lovely connection, and within minutes I had a fur gilet on because I told her it would fit me, and she wasn't convinced. It did actually fit me. It looked quite good as well, didn't it? But a few minutes later we both volunteered to spice things up backstage. Not like that. We went and got a bottle from the barman. We persuaded him to give us one, and then give us a bottle, and then we went back and had a drink. So anyway, the show went without a hitch, and afterwards, Natasha said something that no girl has ever said to me. She said, "You should take my number." I was like, I remember trying to act cool, but I was like, yeah, okay, yeah, great. Well, I took her number and went for more drinks at the pub, and then when last orders came, both of us were like, we don't want the night to end. Oh yeah. In there. So then Natasha took me down to some random club where she knew the owner. He looked a bit like Al Pacino, and I told him that. He didn't really like the fact that I told him that, but never mind. But anyway, he gave us a bottle of champagne and a little booth to ourselves, and it was a very lovely evening. But yeah, I'm really glad you asked to take my number that night, because I think I was too lame to do anything. I'm really glad. But it's hard to put into words how I feel about Natasha. I have to say a lot of visuals come to mind. You know, my memory is pretty shocking, but I remember these certain things like it was 5 minutes ago. Out of all the incredible times we shared, things really stand out. 3 things really stand out. Is that 3 again? The first one is our first kiss. I remember that because as I settled down after we said goodnight that evening, I settled down at the train station about 2 in the morning. I had to wait till 6 in the morning for my train. And I texted Natasha to say, I can still feel your kiss on my lips. And I tell you, that helped keep me warm. It was amazing. And she's a great kisser. Then the second thing I remember is the first time we told each other we love each other. It was a joyous and teary moment, that was. Remember? The third time is, the third real distinct memory I have is I remember early on in our courting, on Brighton beachfront, as we were walking, I kept putting my hand on Natasha's stomach. She said she had read that when a guy does that, subconsciously he sees that girl as the next mother. Sees that girl as the mother of his children. I thought, damn right I do. I thought, I can't wait for that next stage in our lives, and I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with Mrs. Natasha Lambelin. So basically, I just want to share with you, it's the little things, you know, that most of them are between us two. But one thing I'll share with you is this. I'm going to read it because, yeah, I have to. It's when... My memory's shocking, right? It's when you're away and you stare at a photo of your fiancée, my wife actually, you know, and you quietly smile to yourself because you have a very unique thing. You found your soulmate, and soon you're going to marry her. And I have. I'm really happy. It means a lot to me, marriage. I always thought I would do it. I see it as a very sacred thing. To make vows of being friends and lovers forever in front of your family and friends. To have that ring on your finger as a constant symbol reminder of those vows. We're only ever going to do this once. I think it's going well so far, yeah? Those of you who know me know I'm a bit of a dreamer and like to spend time on another planet. I have to say, Natasha is very good at enticing me off that planet. She's helped to ground me and focus me. Ground? Hello? Oh dear. Hello. Good song. Whoa. Hold on. Oh yeah. Huh? She's sorry, here we go. Yeah, she's helped to ground me and focus my wandering mind. So instead of dreaming of all the things I'd like to do, I actually do most of them. Thank you. My wife Natasha. I love you, darling.